Children without parental care should be able to be adopted by lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transsexual couples. This is a controversial topic that exists around the world, in which billions of people express their disagreement and others imply disregard the topic. It's time to analyze and think in a supportive way because it's completely fair that these couples should adopt. While LGBT adoption remains controversial, there are more and more children suffering without families. UNICEF claims that 1.3 million children live in public areas. On the other hand, over 300 million children in the Middle East and Africa live in the residential care looking for a family. It seems that the government, culture, and religions at the places where these children live at do not respect dignity because they do not take into account the important values. If you still think about the traditional family and reproduction, you are being selfish with the children that lose their family, those who are victims of trafficking, migration, and that are forced to live on the streets with no home to stay at, or that are forcibly recruited by the armed force. These children should be legally adopted because the idea of being parents should be beyond biological, because the world will be a better place if we had a symbolic type of parenthood. The essence of my argument is that the way the child was acquired, whether in a biological reproduction or adoption, is not relevant when being a parent. It is all about doing the best you can for your child and giving them happiness, a family, and love. Contrary to popular belief, the LGBT adopt children do not have a bad formation, and they grow up the same way a heterosexual couples child growth. Lesbian couples are allowed to have children through artificial insemination. In fact, the child raised in the same-sex households are proven more open minded about different lifestyles than those who are raised in traditional opposite-sex households. It is not natural, but the world is growing. The world is experimenting changes that need to be used. The correct method of improving society is by starting to be open, minded, and accepting others' beliefs, to accept the thought of the other, and to allow people to express themselves and be with their loved ones regardless of age, sex, and religious belief, because it is fair that these couples should be allowed to adopt and